Okay, so it's another new month, a new trading month, a new trading week, and what a trading week is going to be because there's a lot of stuff going on. And the reason I've got the FTSE 100 here is because it's going to be heavily affected by what happens on Thursday, and that is the UK election. So here we've got a 5-minute chart of the FTSE 100. Now, the FTSE 100 is top 100 companies in the UK, so it's an index of these top 100 companies. And this is a 5-minute chart here. And what I've done is I've traded the London breakout strategy, which is basically highs and lows of the Asian session in this greyed out box here. And then what I did was when it breaks out here on the candlestick there, that was what, 10 past 8, and that was at 8121. I was aiming 15 pips, so I set a limit order 15 pips, and it went down to 105. £10 a pip, easy £150, okay? And it starts going back up again. But it's not the real reason I was showing it to you, because I don't often trade the FTSE 100. The reason I'm showing it to you, as I say, it's going to be affected by what happens in the general election. Going to be a lot of volatility, but there might not be, because basically what's happened is it's such a foregone conclusion that Labour are going to win that probably the markets already factored this into the prices at the moment, because Labour have been on 40% for ages now, and Conservatives on 20%. And I think the only shock would be if the Conservatives won, and that might upset obviously what's happening to the FTSE 100. But that's not the only thing that's happening this week. So on Thursday we've got the election, UK election, and then you've got the results will be out early Friday morning. And also on Friday we've got non-farm payrolls, which affects the pound against the US. And here I've got the chart, and this was the last time non-farm payrolls data came out. Non-farm payrolls data, what it is a jobs, it's an economic report, so a jobs report of how many people are working in the US in manufacturing, construction, the goods industry. It's about 80% of the workforce, so it's a really good get my teeth in, economic indicator as to how well the US economy is doing. And I say it comes out the first Friday of every month, and here in the UK it comes out at 1:30 p.m. and this is the pound against the US dollar. You can see it was going up with this big long candlestick here, which is 90 pips. That was just in 5 minutes alone. It's gone, and that's after the report came out. Now that's why I don't trade non-farm payrolls, because you look, it was on an upward trend, and then it comes down. It doesn't matter what the forecasters say. I don't think anybody can 100% predict what's going to happen. Well, no one can for any trade in the market. But if I'm already in a trade, then I'll stick to the system, but I won't get in just before it. And certainly this week, on Friday you've got the general election results coming out early morning. You've got non-farm payrolls day. I won't be trading Thursday or Friday. It's Tuesday today. I might trade tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But also linked to the pound and the US, that's affected by non-farm payrolls, and that's US dollar basket. So the US dollar basket is the US dollar against a basket of currencies, and the main ones in that basket of currencies are the euro and the pound. And look at this. Look. This is 5 minutes. This is when the report came out. I can hardly fit it on the screen. We've got like 100 pips there, or 100 points, however you want to say it. And okay, it comes back down eventually, but this is on Friday, and it doesn't start coming back down again until Wednesday the following week. And initially it was coming down, or was settling in this range before the report came out. So how can you accurately guess that the price is going to go up? I don't think you can. Unless you know yourself what's going to happen in the report, and no one knows that, then you just can't. You trade on the basis of probabilities on your system, on the fact of having an edge, and you can't really have an edge. Okay, there's a lot of volatility with non-farm payrolls, though it does create trading opportunities, and I suspect there are many successful traders who can trade it, but it's not for me. And the general election as well. Okay, you might want to put a bet on the general election, on the outcome. I suspect the odds are pretty short though for Labour. But as regards trading the pound, when the general election is around, I'll leave it to others, I think, because there could be a lot of volatility. But as I say, probably the only volatility might be because it's the polls have been predicting Labour win for so long now, that the only volatility might be if suddenly the Conservatives did win. That might be a shot which might send the pound down, but nobody really knows. So I'll stay well clear of trading on Thursday or Friday. But I might trade tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I mean, my favourite strategy is the London breakout strategy, which you can see in other video clips that I've done, and you can also see how I trade non-farm payrolls as well. So if you're interested, yeah, run along to the Running Trader, and if you want to see more, then please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you there. Cheers.